Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am excited to do a little bit of a, what do they call these, prequel episodes of the lifetime stats for all our characters before we, did the final mission. Because yes, we have already done the final mission, but I'm not going to spoil you because that video is coming up after this one. Right? That's why there's a little bit of a sudden cut on the last episode, because I was like, you know what makes sense? If I cut it off right here, do another part where we literally just go over the lifetime stats of all the characters and kind of discuss, like, best moments or memorable moments. Maybe not best moments, but memorable moments. And we could just go down the list. We could even look at some of our Mook characters and maybe come to a decision on what we're going to do with them. Because some of them are just not worthwhile. But Mustang might end up sticking around. Who knows? We might decide to do so. Oh, we'll do, when Timeline 4 is getting ready to come around, we'll do bio ideas and stuff like that for Timeline 4. Bios are something that's going to be a difficult thing for me to do because, I have to basically manually input them. Yeah, because, like I said, for Timeline 3 at least, this will be it. Of course, it'll be it after this next upcoming episode of us doing the final mission. But for stream people, for stream viewers, those of you that are watching live, this will be, for the time being, the last time that this is on the stream. At the very least, until I can get an SSD upgrade, amongst other things and other games and stuff like that. Now, I think we just go on the top of the list, because if we click on you and we do this, it should go to me next. It doesn't. Oh no, how does it go? Oh, this is going to be weird, how it's going to go. Okay, whatever, that's the order it's going to do it in. That's the order it's going to do it in then. Alright. I have no idea what it is, how it does it. It's basically like, in however order. It'll be a surprise to me as much as it'll be to you, how we figure this out. Because the fourth person on the list is me, for some reason. I have no idea. I have no idea. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be clicking on lifetime stats, and we're going to get a little bit of a look at how many missions they went on, 23, and how much experience they have, which is 220. Right? The shots they've taken, the hits they've made, and their average hit percent chance. They don't have a full... Is that actually accurate? 144 over 108? The luck stat, I have no idea what that means exactly, in all honesty, but hold on a second. I'm gonna pull up my calculator over here. Alright, pull up my calculator on the side over here with this over here, and literally do 144 over 108. Well, that's not how you do it. No, it's 108 over 144. My bad. Which would give us 75%. So it is accurate. 74.8% average hit percent chance. Average crit. So 21.2% of the shots that you've hit have crit. I think that's where the luck comes in. Expected accuracy score 0.27. I don't know exactly what that means. You're more likely to hit than not, I suppose. Oh wow, you have hit, your most recent hit streak was 6 shots in a row, with 11 being your best. 6 shots hitting in a row. Your worst miss streak was you missed 4 shots in a row. Ooh. We might have to try and keep in mind who has had the best hit streak and who has had the worst miss streak. Right? Executions I have no idea about, in all honesty. You moved a lot. and you've used 10 grenades. Oh wow, you've been on the Avenger for 463 days with 40 of them being in the infirmary. 73 kills for Yuri. Again, this is before the final mission. Stats will be different for those of you who keep track of that shit, because I sure as shit ain't. This is also the amount of damage you've dealt. 800, when you take away the negated by enemy armor, 868 damage. I want to say 69 so badly, but it's not. That's a lot of damage. You shred 16 armor. Absorbed by enemy shields. One damage. Or 1 hit, I guess. Wow, you've not been damaged a lot. 37 damage is not that bad. Most of which has been mitigated or absorbed by shielding. You literally have only ever taken, like... That's not right at all. No, that's not right, because absorbed by shielding, that's 36 right there. Poison? I guess you've been poisoned a lot. That could make sense. And then Jackal Y. I know Jackal Y, Jackal Yuri, was a late addition. Ooh. How many missions were they on? 13 missions? Definitely could have been better. Definitely could have been a little bit better. Ooh, so a little bit better accuracy in quotation marks, but 3.38% unlucky, and their accuracy score is less than what it should be. Hit 7 shots in a row, though. This one, yeah, I'm very curious about how much damage they've dealt, because the highest we've had so far is 971 by Yuri. And then, mind you, some of these might be quicker than others, because I do know that... How many kills? 30 kills? I mean, that's nothing to scoff at. 411 damage. Yeah, that's not that bad at all. Oh, I see what it's saying. Okay, I understand now. So what it's saying is... You've taken all this damage added together, right? You've taken 37 health damage. 4 of your armor has been shredded over the 23 missions you've been on. Actually, that's not that bad for Jackal's 13. 10 less missions. A little bit less than double. Well, that's not that bad compared to some other people. Trust me, that's not that bad at all. 37, that's not that bad. Jackal Y, we didn't use a lot of Jackal Y. That's why they've only been damaged 17. I'm trying to think of some of the best moments. I know you've had a couple of moments where you've done like over 25 damage with the double barrel shotgun. Missions is above their head. They kind of cut it off. It's right there. Missions is right there. Their head kind of cuts it off, so I gotta spin them a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, this character did not get as much action at all. Even though they've been on the Avenger for the same amount of time. They've, definitely not been that used. Mind you, they were a late addition, so it makes sense. Well, they were a late addition. You got to keep that in mind. They showed up about midway, a little bit farther than midway through the campaign. So keeping that in mind, that's still impressive. And then Abnormal Ape with 20 missions. Surprisingly not as many kills as I thought. And unlucky as well, really. Ah, that makes sense. That's kind of impressive that they're 5% unlucky when their best hit streak has been 12. Again, not as injured as everybody else. 35 damage taken. Not that bad. 583 damage dealt. I don't know if they're counting the I feel like this should be way higher. Somebody's gonna have a lot of fucking damage. True, more of a support. 46 kills. Still impressive for being a support, getting 46 kills. It's everybody's drug dealer in this game, Yuri. Myself. Yeah, I was definitely mainly support. Oof. 2% unlucky, 1 expected accuracy. Best hit streak of 13. I wonder how that's getting accounted for. Holy shit, the amount of damage I've taken. So far, I'm the one who's taken the most damage out of everyone. 174 damage taken. Even added together, the damage total doesn't make it. Yeah, I've taken a lot. And yet, only 35 days on the infirmary. 5 days less than Yuri. And you want to know why that is? The upgrade that I got with the bone marrow, adaptive bone marrow, whatever it is. Yeah, Limit Break is stupid overpowered. I cannot wait to see their stats. Yeah. It would definitely help, but we're kind of just going through a little bit. This wasn't meant to be like a big old. This was meant to just kind of like take a glance at what everyone went through, some of the most memorable moments. I know one of the things that I think about the most is the mind control of the infector chrysalid, and then turning that mission into a breeze because we use the infector to keep getting infectors and other hybrids to make that where we were outnumbering the Lost at one point. I mean, there are certain missions you can run solo, but some of the only characters that probably could would be like my character, Seraph, because of our abilities. There's not a lot of characters that could do solo. Oh wow, Halfling has the most luck so far. Oh my god. Okay. 232 shots with 210 hits. 82%, the highest accuracy so far with Halfling. 10% lucky, 19.1 expected accuracy. Yeah, I forgot about Face Off. You had, okay. Now hold on. You got some special treatment too later down the line. I'm not going to spoil anything. Just let it be known that when you see how much damage you've dealt, don't be surprised if it's more. If it's more than this. The fucking Face Off? You're fucking, trust me when I say this, you have nothing to worry about. You'll see in a minute. 94 kills. I still think you've smoked Halfling with Seraph. 1,500 damage. Holy shit, that's insane. I know most of the moments I could think of. Face Off. Red! Here we go. Again, more of a support type character, so it makes sense why their damage is so low. They finished a lot of characters. This dude, Red, finished off a lot of people, right? So, like, a lot of the damage that was dealt by this character probably finished him off. True, we'll see. Lowest accuracy so far, I think. 74. Yeah, lowest accuracy was by Red, which is ironic as fuck, considering I would consider had better accuracy, like, in every game that they play, except XCOM. Then again, they technically weren't playing XCOM. I was, so it makes sense. But yeah, I wonder who has the best hit. Oh, best hit streak, 39. That'll be tough to beat, but I think I know who's beating it. Trust me, I think I know who beat it. Ah, Zara. 210 shots, 171 hits. 1,300 damage. You see, look at that. Zara's not that far off. Again, face off. 86 kills. Highest kill so far goes to Halfling. You were close. You were in the lead for a while, Yuri. You were in the lead for a while, Yuri. Oh, the problem is a lot of Zara's damage got negated. I think Zara would have actually beaten. Yeah, Zara would definitely beat Halfling or come very close if you ignored the enemy armor negation. 7 days in the infirmary. Well, not a long time at all. Heavy weaponry. I mean, let's deal with Stream Raiders really quick because we are doing some Stream Raiders to give us a chance to both discuss about who we've seen so far. The individual with the pistols did way more damage than I anticipated, in all honesty. I'm kind of glad we're doing this and going through and seeing all the things that people did because... Okay, why is that not... There we go. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So here's the thing. We have these as our allies now because range units cannot get to the eggs. They can only attack the eggs. But my units can get to the eggs. Alright, that makes sense. So these guys are gonna fuck us up, maybe. Hopefully. Oh no, stop. Don't hurt. Leave the fairy alone. You don't get the hurt my heal. Which is doing a fuck ton of heal. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. How strong is a beast? Pretty strong, it looks like. Oh yeah, really strong. The war beast is more of a tank than anything else. Holy shit. When in doubt, war beast. GG's. Appreciate the heals. I still don't understand how assists work in this game. I really don't. Like... The coding of this game is so fucking weird. Want to or not. I mean, well, why do you think I have Stream Raiders going on in the first place, you know? Hey! Every little bit goes a long way. But yeah, I love how I was talking about like how I was going to discuss some of the characters and what they've been through and got completely distracted immediately. I will say the genetic modifications really cut down on infirmary time because I feel like this character's been injured a lot and has only spent like a day or two in the infirmary at most because of their genetic modifications. 17 missions. How many missions has... 19. So would that technically mean... Nah. Based off aim alone. Mind you, there's a little bit of a difference, but I think if we had the same amount of missions, Zara would have beaten Callisto on that. Red, no. Myself, definitely not. I went on a lot of missions. Most missions so far is my character has been on. Well, there's a ability that you can get on some of your medic class characters with the mods that I have that make it to where you get extra healing after a mission's done, which reduces the amount of time that someone's in the infirmary. So, like, I think those are only modded type abilities that you can potentially get. I don't know if there are abilities like that in base game. Ah, CT4567, here we go. I have no idea. 18 missions, 18 missions. 18 missions, 81% accuracy. Pretty high accuracy. 91 shots, 78 hits, 13 misses, 20 crits, 5 grazes, 4.72% lucky, 3.52 expected accuracy score. Yeah, Rocket Man! And they got a rocket on their back and everything. Best hit streak of 30. That's got to be the missiles. That's got to be the rockets. There's no way that that's with their weapon. That's got to be you hit multiple people in a row, like twice. Hit 15 people twice. The missile knows where it is. I mean, it's a rocket, so there are no intelligence aspects when it comes to a rocket. So you're safe. You're safe from this meme this time. 198 grenades used. I want to disagree. Those weren't grenades. Those were fucking missiles. 198 used. Holy shit, that's a lot. 1,300 damage. 19 days on the infirmary and 25 damage they've taken with 91 kills. Is 91 the highest? No, 94 is the highest. All right. A contender. What the hell? What the hell? That's not what I wanted to do. Gotcha, Yuri. But yeah, big moments that I can think of for CT definitely involve using their missile to take out the group of that large group of people that I'm thinking about. So what really sucks is I think that the explosions of the car don't count towards damage that they dealt. So some of these numbers might not be the true number of damage that they caused. And I wish there was like how much shit they've destroyed, like an environmental wealth. Like, I would like to see how much damage they've dealt. Ah, we've got Rosalina. Rosalina surprisingly, wow, okay, 91% accuracy. So we have our highest, we have the accuracy to beat. Rosalina with 91.3% average hit percent. Mind you, they've only shot their weapon 27 times and hit 23. They're primarily a melee type character with 11 as their best hit streak. 30's to beat. You gotta beat 30 from CT. Not as much damage as everyone else, 564, 42 kills, but having only been on 12 missions, it kind of makes sense. I'm pretty sure Darth Ryan has been on more missions. The unluckiness and the expected accuracy does kind of suck. But yeah, definitely using their sword more than their firearm. Torque. 130 shots, 103 hits. Ooh, that's kind of rough. 73% accuracy, 26% crit, 7.54 luck, 7.23 expected accuracy score. Not our best luck. Our best luck goes to Halfling still. Actually pretty impressive for I have no idea how many missions. That's a shame. I have no idea how many missions. But 70 kills, 834 damage, pretty respectable. Moments that I could like, there's a lot of moments with Torque because Torque's kind of overpowered. Torque has that bite ability she was able to use, the green ability, spit, where she could freeze a lot of people. Being able to shoot her weapon multiple times per turn, as well as if she misses her target, being able to shoot them again. That helped a lot. There's a lot of abilities that helped us out a lot. We get our first Mook, which we rarely used. 7 kills. 2 days on the infirmary. Dealt 90 damage. Yeah, this person we did not use at all. Blue, who primarily used a grenade launcher. Wow, I'm actually surprised. Never made it past Colonel, even though they can do so, I think, when they get one more experience. 62 shots, 36 hit. Wow. Oof. Lowest accuracy so far, I think. Yeah, 208 grenades. I'm kind of surprised. 86 of it. Yeah, that makes sense. 86 by armor and only 24 kills. This character was definitely just a support damage dealer, it turns out. I expected there to be more damage. Then again, blue technically supported red more often than not. Again, 333 damage is really good. Don't get me wrong. It could be worse. You could be like, quote-unquote, mook status with only 90 damage. Like, you can definitely tell who was a mook and who wasn't based on the fact that the lowest damage we have so far off one of our non-mook characters has got to be red with 389, and they technically dealt way more with the hacks that they did, right? So 389 for player character is what's to beat. Actually, 333, my bad. Like, for lowest damage. Highest damage is definitely halfling still. 16% unlucky. That's the highest percent unlucky, I think. Oh, yeah. Oof, that's rough. Highest percent unlucky so far goes to blue with a 16% unlucky. Yeah, I was trying not to say nice about it, but almost 69 shots too. Damn. But yeah. Oh, 6.9 expected accuracy score. Nice. There you go. You get your nice now, right? Because it's 6.9 instead of 69.2. Doesn't quite read as 6.9. Stormwalker. 5 shots, 5 hits. That's hilarious because they're sword. Interesting that their average hit percent's only 70. 41.6% lucky. Alright. Alright. Well, that's gonna be hard to beat. As is the 2,177 tiles moved. Most moved tiles Oh, wait! Shit! Red beat him! I almost beat him. No way, did Yuri actually beat him? No, yeah, Yuri's got the most tiles moved. Holy shit. You want to know why the luck percent exists the way that it does? Because there was a time where some of the melee attacks they used missed. And I think that's why they have the luck the way that they do, right? Because they're like, oh, you know what it is? It's the Bladestorm counts as Overwatch. Those don't count as regular shots. So that's why they have 41% luck. Because of their technical Overwatch shots hitting. That makes sense. Damn. Bishop was primarily support as well, based on the shots and hits. 76% accuracy. A very respectable amount of damage. More so than Stormwalker, which is surprising. 15 missions, 18 missions. That makes sense, more missions. Yeah. I mean, mind you, that's not accounting for all the units they hacked, and that the hackers definitely require some sort of special notice, because without the hackers, we would have been fucked on several occasions. For sure. For sure. Ghost, yeah, a late edition, 6 missions, 14 kills, 159 damage. You know what? Not that bad at all. Not that bad at all. A late edition, unfortunately, but could be worse. 14 kills is nice. I mean, mind you, the 90, again, this is like Mook level. Right? But you're not wrong. I'm surprised about this. Oh no, Echo, yeah. Echo was kind of a late addition as well to the partner group. And they kind of got left behind a little bit, unfortunately. Didn't really have a lot we could use Echo for, unfortunately. Right? Like, that's one of the reasons why we didn't bring Echo out. The CT got way more use, which CT and Echo are partners, right? 18, oh yeah, double. Oh yeah. That's unfortunate that Echo kind of fell to the wayside a little bit. I'll have to make sure that Echo gets used timeline 4 more often. If Echo comes around again, it could change. The timeline could mean different characters for whoever wants different character looks. Hell, Echo could be a on Advent's side next timeline. Who knows? It could go crazy. Ah, Rusty. 23 kills, 10 missions, 23 kills. You know what? Not that bad at all. 30% crit ac. That's actually the best. No, Zara has 46 critical. Actually, Callisto has 48 accuracy. I mean, critical chance. Damn. True. We could also put them on regular VIP. Make them because we like 7 engineers and 7 scientists, so 14 VIPs in total, at least. We need 20 in total would probably be good, in all honesty. Yeah, pretty sustainable stats. Not the best, not the worst. 24 kills is actually really impressive. For going only one more mission more than Ghost did. Rusty 23. A little bit on the wayside, but the amount of damage is 247, so they were technically more of a support than anything else. Ah, our first of the mooks that we literally never used. No stats whatsoever. We don't know how average their hits are, nothing. Another mook. Oh, that's rough. Went on a mission. Didn't even do any damage. Technically, for whatever reason. You shot once, you shot twice, hit once, missed once, crit once. Oh, armor. You hit a fucking sectopod. You hit a sectopod and it did no damage. Oh, that's rough. That's rough for the mook. Grazes are when it still counts as hits. A graze is a hit that doesn't do full damage because they dodged. This mook is actually a mook that we use more often than not. 6 kills, 52 damage. Yeah, for the mooks, could be worse, could be better. 2 and 49. 19% lucky and 0.82 accuracy score. That's at a 69.6 average hit percent chance. Let's go. Not that bad at all. Mr. Smith, 9 missions, 78 shots, 60 hits, 18 misses, 20 crits, 6 grazes, 76.7% accuracy, 30% crit percent chance, 0.28% lucky, 0.17 expected accuracy score. Your best hit streak was 16. 44 kills, 722 damage dealt. 9 missions. Can I just say something really quickly? This was a very late addition. 9 missions, 722 damage with 44 kills on 9 missions. When we get to Seraph, it's probably gonna be fucking insane. Ah! Pain Dog. I have no idea how many missions they've been on, but they have a 73% accuracy with a 25% average crit rate. They're unlucky, unfortunately. They've moved quite a bit, not as often as Yuri did, but they moved quite a bit. 48 kills, 615 damage. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. 32 days in the infirmary. Ooh, and kind of a late addition technically because they've only been on the... Oh, they got kidnapped. That's fucking right. They got kidnapped. That's right. There's another person that has less days on the Avenger because they too got kidnapped. Which is Frost, actually, hilariously enough. 104 shots. The stats might be fucked up because of the kidnapping that occurred. Ooh, 65%. Is that the lowest? Oh shit, the accuracy to beat, 91.3. Yeah, that's the lowest accuracy. Oof. Actually, that's the lowest accuracy. Whoops, kind of spoiled us a little bit. My bad, I went too far back. A bit unlucky, but definitely got the job done. 48 kills, 615 damage. Let's fucking go. You know what's funny? As a healer, you've received more healing than you've given. That's a number that I haven't seen a lot. 20 heals, 40. I'm trying to see who's... I probably received the most. You dealt 79 healing. You know what? That's actually not that bad. I was expecting Pain Dog to have a lot less. But 41 or 40 heals given and 41 taken is actually not that bad. Okay. Best healer so far, I think. Which makes sense. Abnormal Ape with 80 and 35 taken, but 80 given. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm happy to see some of these numbers. It surprised me sometimes. Frost, yeah, also got kidnapped. 37 kills, 402 damage. I like the shield. I like the shield animation and how they're holding the fucking assault rifle with one hand like that. Just rest the assault rifle right there. Good to go. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yellow alert was just too broken. Ah! Another mook. 2 kills. 15 damage dealt. Ah, this is the Viper we converted. 1 kill, 13 damage. 53% accuracy. That's rough, buddy. Another mook. 2 shots, 2 hits, 1 kill, 13 damage. You've taken no damage, but have spent time in the infirmary. Interesting. Ah. Carl Zebra. We did not use them as much as we should have. Unfortunately. 13 shots, 8 hits, 5 kills. 86 damage. Not that bad for how often we use them. You know? The accuracy, the hit percent chance is pretty good. I thought it was going to be lower than that, in all honesty, but we hit more often than I thought. Ah, Isabella, another mook that we never used. Oh shit. Forgot about this. So this is a mook that I like fuck it, let him die because I'm not gonna reload on a mook. Might be a worthy mook to bring back in the next timeline. For a mook, they have 8 kills, 160 damage, 86.5% average hit percent, 29. I think we might want to try and keep this person. They were a late arrival. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're right. You're right. Isabella did join us. I don't know how she's been on the Avenger for 463 days, but you're right. After she joined up with Xcom, and we put her on covert actions. So those stats aren't accounted for. Of course, she's probably gotten kills on covert. She has 8 XP. Yeah, she killed some people on covert actions. Alright, these are names that I'm going to write down. Because we might end up putting them in the character list for, like, dark VIPs or something like that. might have a chance of seeing him in the future, you know? Yeah, this person definitely might come back because I'm actually impressed with their stats. 8 shots, 7 hits, 8 kills. Like, that's impressive. Yeah, Wendy Myers, she's up there too. Mind you, these are probably just going to be like callbacks in the future, right? They'll probably end up on Xcom side, on Advent side in the future, but they'll be nice little callback characters, you know? $559 damage. Holy shit, did a lot more damage than I thought. A Muton bayoneted. That sucks. Oh no. Whoops. Died from friendly fire. Okay, we need to bring F back. And you know exactly, F is definitely going to be part of Advent as revenge. Who the hell accidentally killed you? Whoops. 16 kills and 43 shots. Not that bad. With 35 hits. Rogue. 18 missions, 148 shots, 118 hits, 64 kills with 741 damage. Not bad. 76% accuracy. Let's go. Best hit streak, 25. Bam. That's actually really fucking impressive for a character that doesn't have explosives. Like, holy shit, that's really fucking impressive. We could do Isabella as a normal VIP. Is that the most shots someone's taken? 148? No, the pistol errors, of course. That makes sense. 232 is the amount of shots taken and beat. I'm pretty sure Seraph has got some of these in the bag, man. But yeah, 25 days. Now, mind you, this is at the point before we do the final mission. True. Yeah, we do have a lot of tiles moved across the board, right? The highest so far is definitely the, definitely the characters that have been in more missions, for obvious reasons. Yuri's definitely the one to beat still. Which surprises me. 2,324. 1,757. 2,151. 1,700. 2,200. 1,300. 1,400. 1,300. 1,500. Like, we've moved these characters a lot. This character should have the most tiles moved. The fact that they don't is insane to me. Mind you, we didn't use them as much technically as we used other characters, so it makes sense if you think about it. As for Darth Ryan, 85 shots, 69 hits. Nice. 73.7% average hit percent chance. 29.5 average crit. 10% lucky, 6.3 expected accuracy score. 2,979 tiles moved. We have a new winner for most tiles moved. Taken out on... I can't tell how many missions, 92 kills, which is just shy of halflings, and 1,269 damage. Nice. Yeah, a little bit less damage across the board. But yeah, definitely fucked some shit up. And we do have a new champion. At least when it comes to movements. Movement tiles. Lilla, here we go. 140 shots, 96 hits. You know what? Not the worst, I don't think. 66.6% average hit percent. With a 13.1% crit. "24 is your bet hit streak, 1,800 tiles moved, 1,596 grenades used." How? How in the hell did you use over 1,000 grenades? This includes rockets. Some of those rockets had to blow up into other rockets or something. Previously, I'm pretty sure it was blue. 98 grenades used by Smith. 208 with blue. 198 from CT4567. I think that number's glitched. It should honestly be more around here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we did get past Frost. Frost is right here. 37 kills with 402 damage. Your character ended up being more of a support class than not. But hey, you got a lot of work in. For sure. I think it's from that grenade that spits out into spikes. It's a little thing with the game. It's just a glitch, a visual glitch. It's fine. Deal with a little bit of Shroom Raiders. Oh no. Well, I think we're gonna die again. Yeah. Unfortunate. We'll keep on the grindstone. We'll hit it eventually. It's all good. That's why you can replay missions. But yeah, damn impressive. I think it's that grenade that either it's counting the grenade that explodes into spikes as multiple grenades, or something weird happened, because I don't think there should be a way for 1,500 grenades to have been used by Lilla. Yeah. Oh shit. Darth Ryan actually beat out Rebel, who has the next most moved tiles. I'm actually surprised that's only 53. 802 damage, 53 kills. Oof. Oof, that's rough. Better melee character than an actual shooting character. I mean, mind you, That's fucking great, 53 kills, but I expected more from 20 missions. I mean, I'm pleased with all these stats. Exactly. More of a Bladestorm person. Most grenades used so far. And best hit streak actually goes to CT456. Now, mind you, the best hit streak with a non-grenadier character or a non-rocket character goes to Rogue so far with 25. That's with their gun. 25 hits in a row. Damn. Next up, the most overall is CT4567 with 30, I believe. Zara got 28, which was close, but CT got 30. Oh no, my bad, 39. 39 with Halfling. Halfling is up there on kills so far too. 94 kills and 1540 damage. I think that's been beaten though. Could be wrong. At least from what we've seen so far. Nope, not beaten yet. True. But yeah, Darth Ryan still has the lead for the most tiles moved. Lilla, I don't think anyone's going to beat with the most grenades used, hilariously enough. Most damage still goes to Halfling, as do the most kills. Oh, the numbers are great. The numbers fit lore-wise too, hilariously enough. Now, May 10. Here we go. Another high-accuracy character. Not a lot of 80%. Most are 70. 67 kills, 874 damage. Best hit streak, 27. Close. 1,500 tiles moved. 139 shots, 116 hits. 80 crit with a 32% average crit. 4% lucky and 4.37 expected accuracy score. The highest I actually think technically goes to Rosalina with 91% accuracy. Technically they have the highest accuracy, even though more shots would mean they're not the best shot, even though they have the best accuracy. The best shot's probably going to go to somebody like this, who has almost 100 shots with an 81% accuracy, you know what I mean? Or someone like this, you know? Then again, this is pretty awesome. This sniper did a hell of a lot of work. I love how the character design ended up looking at the end of it. There we go, Seraph. Really? No, that can't be right. That cannot be right. Never mind. Never mind. I know why that's not right. I have an answer for you, Yuri. Mind you, mind you, I want you to keep in mind, there are certain things these stats might not be taken into account, right? I don't know what that would be, but basically what happened with Monarch is they needed an augmentation on their hand, so they got an arm augmentation. Yeah, over 2,000 tiles moved, 86 grenades, which is extremely high, hilariously enough. You know what it is? I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. They got fucked over because of the pistol. The pistol has this weird glitch effect. I'm going to tell you right now. This pistol has this weird glitch effect where sometimes a pistol will shoot somebody in the armor and only do 1 point of damage. because the armor can sometimes negate all damage on certain weapons, and pistols are one of those weapons. I just remembered that, because if we look at 105, yep, pistol users will have a lot of negated by armor damage, but it won't match how much it should match. Like this right here, 224, right? This should be a lot higher negated damage, but because of that stupid fucking glitch with pistols and armor, sometimes the pistols only do 1 damage to armor. So yeah, that should be a lot higher. That's a shame. But with 168 shots and 134 hits, I think you have the most hits out of anybody with a pistol use. Wait, no. 134? Excluding the people who had face-off like the entire time. Yeah, excluding the face-off users until we get to fucking... Well, listen. Again, Halfling and Zara are going to be up there because face-off overpowered as fuck. Also, keep in mind, Halfling has less negated damage. And I'm going to tell you something really quickly. If we weren't afraid to use the ability as much as we did, this number would be so much higher. We were afraid to use the ability because of the damage you take. It's not that bad at all. After we tested it out that time a while back, remember? We tested it out and it's only 2 health they lose per turn over the 4th turn. Mind you, it can be risky, and you might want to save a healer, but normal HP. So if they do that, they will have to go to the infirmary, but still, impressive as fuck with 84 kills. Impressive as fuck. For your first showing, that's mad impressive. Destroyer. 19 kills, 119 damage, 678 tiles moved with 3 grenades used. 48 shots with 33 hits, and a 56% average hit chance, our lowest accuracy by far. 6.66 average crit chance. However, they are 22.7% lucky. Nice. I think we found the person who's made the most shots. Okay. We found a new winner for kill count. If Jazz were here, they'd be really excited. 100 kills, exactly. 209 shots, 164 hits, 45 misses, 35 crits, 16 grazes. 78.4 average hit chance, 20.5 average crit. They're lucky, but by none, and their expected accuracy is 0.01. Best hit streak of 32. We have a new winner on best hit streak as well. 1,559 tiles moved, 2 grenades used, 1,047 damage dealt. Wow. So, definitely different numbers than I expected. But for the people that had face-off right away, yeah. Still, a lot of 90 kills, a lot of 40s. None to scoff at. Lila did amazingly well, sticking to the lore of the character for sure, as well as the fact that they somehow managed to launch, I don't know, 1,500 grenades have no idea how they almost launched 1,600 grenades. Yeah, Seraph didn't get limit break till late game. Like, by comparison, if we compare, Mr. Smith with 44 kills and 722 damage. Right? And I know why that exists. Right? I tested something else. Well, I tested something else out with Smith that I know for a fact will make the damage that this character does probably go... not go up to the 1,500, but definitely go up by a couple hundred more damage. Right? It's unfortunate that we got fucked on the damage negation across the board for pistol users. Overall, very impressive. I have a question. Is anybody... Yeah. That was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. He says after spending an hour going through the rough stuff for all of the characters. We spent an hour getting into the game. But overall, yeah. All the augmentations? I mean, I know you only had the grapple module on Yuri. No, none on Jackal Y, none on Abnormal Ape, none on me. A head augmentation on Halfling was needed. Mind you, these augmentations were augmentations that were needed, or there was a glitch and I couldn't figure it out. That's not... I mean, I can show you, but it doesn't... It's not really gonna help right now. I think I know what you're getting at for future playthroughs. We can see both. I want to look at this really quickly, though. Yeah, Rosalina, the Vipers were glitched out. I basically just went down the list. They needed a replacement, but I didn't know what they needed, so they either needed eyes, torso, or arms. They got all three. I think they needed arms at the end of the day. So technically, they just needed the arms. Pork didn't need nothing. Glitch, nothing. Arms on Blue. Eyes on Stormwalker. Nothing on Sabrina. Ghost got fucked up as well. Actually, no. I think Ghost was a volunteer to make into a cyborg. But we never finished him. Or they just got that fucked up that many times. Pain Dog needed the legs. Oh! Declan needs a head augment. Yeah. Rogue needed the arm and the leg. Oof. None on Darth Ryan. Lila did need the arms. Rebel needed the torso, huh? Interesting. Mayten needed the torso and the eyes. Oof. Seraph needed the arms. Hilariously enough, that was literally just RNG. Same for this. And this fits well for I'll show you later. But that was all RNG. I had nothing to do with that. It just worked out that way. Honestly, it just worked out that way. Yeah, quite a few people needed augmentations. Torso on CP Master. Yeah, I remember that. We lost Berserker genes on torso on CP Master because of the torso, and then back to the arms on Yuri. Now, we have to unlock it, mind you, right? And we have to have it be here. But we have the basic stuff, and then we have like this is tier 2 stuff, which head, torso, arms, and legs are just they're just better versions of the basic augmentations. I think they would be technically better than the basic human limbs, right? And then you have the tier 3 shit, which is the cyber claws. The given weaponry varies in design, but the end result is the same: portable, easy to use, sharp implements that can be deployed and used for violence at short notice. So it gives every character melee attacks, right? The grapple gives you a grapple. The jump module allows you to jump to buildings and shit like that for the legs. While the nano-coated torso makes it to where you can apparently be brought back from the edge of death. Oh, my bad. This is still tier 2 technically. Oh, that's right. This is tier 1. This is tier 2. My bad. Neuro gun leak increases your aim. Skyfall has to do with the class, the Templar class, the modded Templar class, and Weak Point Analyzer gives bonuses to people who, like, say if our sniper wanted to shoot somebody that we did an autopsy on, we'd get bonuses to hit and crit and stuff like that on them. And then we get to tier 3, right? Tier 3 is a jump module Mark II, which is just better. The silent runners, which I think makes you harder to detect, stealth. Tactical processors, better like aim and stuff like that, I believe. A wrist launcher gives you a rocket launcher in your wrist. Nano-coated torso, greater resilience in the field, and a weak point analyzer, which I think would go hand in hand with this. So you could probably make yourself do a ridiculous amount of crit damage by getting both weak point analyzers, since this is a head augment and this is a body augment, I believe. Okay. Well, don't forget, we also have modifications, genetic modifications too. So let's go to somebody who we've never modified before. Agent Smith. Chaotic Mind, which we've seen with Darth Ryan. You're immune to psionic shit, right? You have Mind Shield, basically. Wait, no, are you? It gives you plus 30 psi strength, but will attack people around you. Yeah, you can have both with the mods I have. Mind you, if you get a genetic modification and you get injured, the augment will replace it, and then you have to get it again. But yeah, these are things: immunity, mental afflictions, resistance to damage from psionic attacks. Soldier cannot be targeted or affected or affect by any psionic abilities, including those from allied sources or the soldier themselves. Cause damage to psi attackers and puts all their psi abilities on cooldown. Does not reduce the attacker's chance of success. And the list basically goes on across the board. Neural dampening, you get immune to mental afflictions and resist to damage from psionic attacks. Tranquil Mind, you cannot be targeted or affected by any psionic abilities. Tranquil Mind. Now, mind you, you can only have one per ability. So you can have one for the brain, one for the eyes, one for the chest, one for the skin, one for the legs. Myself and Ray, we got Adaptive Bone Marrow, which reduces our wound recovery time by 66%, and we regenerate HP on mission. Now, mind you, they all have different abilities, and I'm not going to go through them all. But, yeah, also, one of the things I wanted to show off. Tell me that doesn't fucking fit. With the arm. Yep, hunter's rifle. But it looks like it is melded to the arm, doesn't it? Again, all RNG. Fine, fine. But yeah, we have that. I can show off the other weapons. I'll use Monarch to show off the other weapons too. If I can. I know we have the Dark Claw, which is the pistol. Now, mind you, modded is very different from the base game version, right? The modded version is very different from the base game version. And then, like, if Darth Ryan had Blade Storm, where's Darth Ryan? Right, if Darth Ryan had Blade Storm, it'd be hard to give up those axes, but I mean, alright, now, to go over the rest of the genetic modifications, even though I don't want to, so for the eyes, right, you have the nicotinating membranes, which counteract the aim penalties of poison, disorient, and smoke. Plans blind at turn start. Gotcha. Depth perception, give bonus aim and crit when the soldier has a height advantage. We actually gave that to Monarch. Hyperactive pupils grants an aim bonus after missing a shot. Implanted cyber lens. A tiny implanted cyber lens calculates information that assists with hacking and targeting robotic foes. For the chest, we have adaptation or super compensation, which adaptation. When taking damage, soldier will gain stacking resistance to that damage type until the end of the mission. Super composition, if critically wounded, soldier's maximum health will be increased by 1. Soldier will require extra time to recover, triggers once per tactical mission. We can literally make a fucking Super Saiyan. That would definitely go well on a melee type character. Berserker genes, which don't really work. Adaptation with something like Tranquil Mind, or maybe even neural feedback. Right? Neural feedback. Regen pheromones. Berserker genes, taking damage or panicking would cause the soldier to enter Berserker rage and attack enemies in sight. Viper blood, immunity to poison and bleed poison when damaged. Gain aim, crit, and dodge while standing in poison clouds. Secondary heart. Upon taking lethal damage, the soldier will begin bleeding out. They will remain conscious, but they will die if they are not stabilized or evacuated within a few turns. Regen pheromones grants a combat pheromones boost that cleanses damaging statuses and regenerates the health of nearby soldiers when killing an enemy. Adrenoneural sympathy grants a combat pheromone boost that increases aim, crit chance, and mobility of nearby soldiers when killing an enemy. Bioelectric skin, which detected the presence of hidden enemies within a moderate distance. And mimetic skin, which confers the ability to change skin pattern to match cover. When a soldier moves to high cover, they become concealed. Does not work if any enemy have line of sight to the soldier. We could make a fucking shinobi. We could make a fucking shinobi? Rabbit genes. The infusion of rabbit genes grants an active ability that provides 1 mobility and up to 30 defense and 30 dodge against reaction fire until the end of turn. These bonuses are counted after the reaction fire penalty. Bonus to defense dodge stat at 30-30 for the first reaction shot, and then are reduced to 0-0 over 3 shots. Using this ability costs an action on the soldier's next turn. No cooldown. Viper reflex, which gives you 20 to dodge. And when dodging enemy attacks, they will move out of the way of the attack, completely avoid the damage. Triggers once per turn. Soldier suffers negligible penalty to combat performance in a cold and hot environment. So we could make Mr. Smith. Give Mr. Smith Viper reflexes. Give them higher dodge stats. And they'll literally dodge all the bullets. Cheetah genes? They receive 6, 4, and 2 mobility when using light, medium, heavy armor. Moving will make the soldier gradually lose the bonus and even transform it into a penalty. Lost mobility is gradually recovered each turn the soldier doesn't move. Soldier has better eyesight during the day and worse at night. Worst fucking ability ever. I almost might not give people that one because it sucks. Adaptive bone marrow is the rune recovery time is reduced by 66%, and the soldiers regenerate HP every turn. Yep. Spider climb, which enables a soldier to climb on walls, enabling them to seamlessly travel to rooftops and the ground below, which requires 9 lost corpses, and those are a pain in the ass to get. Synaptic booster grants the soldier superior capability in all reaction situations, changing hit rolls to be more favorable by 1 stage. So, we could definitely make a ridiculous melee character. We could basically make Goku here. Right? And then experimental Psy, which you can silently grade soldiers and stuff like that, but I don't know exactly what it does. Also, lessons that I've learned. Lessons that I've learned. Unfortunately, I either need to get a mod that will allow more icons to show up on the bottom of the screen or whatever, because I gave my character a alien Psyamp with like all these abilities, burning hands, acid spray, malaise, boulder crush, and I don't know what else, but their abilities basically cause them to run off the screen. I think neural dampening. Nicotinated membranes. Adaptation? Probably. Maybe mimetic skin. And either Viper reflexes or adaptive bone marrow. For a Ryuhei Busa type character. I'm thinking I'm more leaning towards adaptive bone marrow to feed off of super compensation. Because, like, in the beginning of Ninja Gaiden, you get your ass handed to you, and then you come back stronger than before. Kind of idea. I like that idea. We'll see. We can figure it out later. Plus, technically, I don't think we've gotten all the... No.
I am ready to begin on your order, Commander.
Yeah, technically, we didn't get all of the research done.
I have no idea what we might find on the other side of that gateway, but to some degree, I envy our soldiers as they step through what could very well be.
Now, I will say that research that you saw, technically, this is currently taking place after, like, some of the stats aren't exactly how they should be right now, but it's okay because the only characters it's affecting are... Who was it? Yeah, the only character that's being affected right now by the slightly missed stats are Darth Ryan, Abnormal Ape, and I think CT-456. Their lifetime stats are technically just a little bit better than what they should be, because without spoilers, a mission has occurred. Yeah. Again, we'll get into character creation, timeline 4, but we can also see how many characters or how many things we have killed by doing this, by pressing delete. We're not really doing a thing, but we are gonna come here. Oh shit, I can't do that. I actually have to... Nope. No, stop. Stop.
This is it.
No, it isn't.
We put an end to for all.
We have to click on this and then press delete. There we go. So, for kills, with the unmodded kills, we technically only have 1 Andromedon, 18 mechs, 32 heavy mechs, and 20 turrets with 2 sectopods. That's inaccurate as fuck. Same with the gatekeepers, 3. That's inaccurate as fuck because of the modded enemies. 16 Archons and 12 Mutons, not accurate because of the mods. 18 Sectoids, again, not accurate because of mods. Might be more accurate than you would think, but still not accurate because of modded chrysalids, but 36 chrysalids. 20 Berserkers, that's accurate. I mean, we could make Soap a VIP. There's nothing wrong with that. I do need about 20 VIPs for engineers and scientists. That's one thing that I definitely need. But yeah, we got 132 basic, like we got 319 lost. Oh, good call on the Stream Raiders. Well, before we do Stream Raiders, I think that's about all I can really go over. Other than the fact that there are quite a few mods that I'm going to be keeping for Timeline 4. There are quite a few mods that I'm going to be taking away for Timeline 4. There are quite a few mods that I'm probably going to change the INI files on in the future. And the next time that I play this, which again, I'm not 100% sure if this is the first time I've technically beat it with mods or not. But the crew limit, I don't think will be around next time. Because I still want, like I said, we need at least 14 VIP characters but I want 20. I mean, for now, till timeline 4, it's not that big of a deal, right? Makes it all the sweeter. Because we have myself and Zara chilling and chatting in the research center. A random mook looking over the generator with Tygan chilling. In the defense matrix, we have no one, which we should have Sniper Wolf there. I wonder if Sniper Wolf be a scientist next timeline. Couple of mooks. See, like this, I don't know if having like 30 VIPs will make the random engineers look like the VIPs. I think it will, or we might just have random engineers regardless, right? One of the CTs, one of the clone characters, or whatever they're called. Oh, that's right. Dominica, Sniper Wolf, and I think even... Oh no, never mind. Oh, we got almost the Mook Squad down here. I was gonna say the Mook Squad, but Jackal Yuri is not part of the Mook Squad. 2/3 of the individuals down there are part of the Mook Squad. Shen by herself. That must be so annoying. She's trying to work. Mind you, they're acting like you can't hear that shit. Bullshit, right? If you were right here and that gun was going off, you would hear that. Poor Shen, having to listen to this jackass all the time shooting their guns off. At the bar, we have Monarch Bishop, Stormwalker Ghost, CT456, Torque, once again being the bartender. They've loved bartending apparently. Oh, we've got Bleed Out, Rusty Dios, and Mr. Smith chilling and chatting with Pain Dog and CP Master chilling and chatting at the back of the bar. Up in Proving Ground, we have a couple of mooks, it looks like. Yeah, all mooks. Same for R&D. At the hospital, we have, for some odd reason... Oh, I know why. I know why these three... Oh, no, these are the three. Rogue. Okay, my bad. It wasn't the other person, it was Rogue. Lila's talking to Rogue. Darth Ryan, Rogue, and Abnormal Ape. At the hospital. I mean... You probably want to be... coherent. Mook looking at the screen with CT4567 and Echo chilling and chatting on the couch. Red and Blue in the command center with Mooks over at the computer. I don't know where your character's at. Yeah, the rest are just random Mooks. Your character apparently didn't make it to the final showing for whatever reason. That does happen sometimes, unfortunately. But Seraph, Frost, Yuri, they didn't show up, and the reason they didn't show up is because the amount... Wait, no, never mind. I missed a spot. I missed a spot. My bad. Frost and Yuri are chilling and chatting in GTX next to Halfling with Central there. Now here's the thing. One of the reasons why you're not seeing some of the characters, like you're not seeing Rebel and stuff like that, you're not seeing them because most of, like, there's too many... I think there's a limited amount of slots that can be taken up before people don't show up, right? Like, there's a lot of people here, there's a lot of people here, there's a lot of people here, so there's not going to be that many people over here or over here, because we know for a fact that there can be some people in this location and this location shooting at holographic targets. So that should go to show right there that, well, they are on the Avenger, they're just not showing up for one reason or another. Overall, though, this was a quick little showing of, like, the status and some of the augmentations, as well as some of the genetic modifications we can make and what we will be doing for Timeline 4 whenever it eventually comes around. I will say it is quite amusing. You know, that this was overall, well, yes, it was an official playthrough. It was more of a beta to make sure all the mods at least worked. And you know what? They actually did. With barring a couple of crashes here and there, it's a pretty good put together list. It's a pretty good put together mod list. That's okay. If you can think of anything, I can answer before we get ready to do our wrap up, which we're doing before we do our final thing. I gotta step away for a moment. So you know what? Here, let's do Stream Raiders really quickly. Let that go. When I return, if you have any questions, I'll answer those, as well as getting ready to wrap up and switch over to other game. Be right back. Hey, let's go. I'm pretty sure it was the one dino, though. And the boss, which is actually perfect because we'll let this play out and then switch on over. So he's gonna defend there. Now let's deal with this sumbitch. Fucking flies. You leave an apple out for one day too long, and the fucking flies start to show up. How dare they? Hold on a second. Alright. Just dealing with something really quickly. That should be good there. Alright, did I miss anything? Sorry, I had to Hey, greetings and good day, Glacier. How are you doing today? I mean, again, keep them in mind. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do it, but when we get to doing timeline 4, we'll know exactly what we're doing. Keeping about 6 characters in mind will definitely be useful. Wait. Well, anyways, yeah, we'll figure out. I gotta figure out a couple of different mods that I might want and some change and stuff. And then don't forget, after we do all that, we have to do mod testing, and that's gonna be a whole thing. But yeah, we've learned quite a bit for this official playthrough. I do think it might not be the first, but it's the first that I can remember beating with mods. I mean, you can send it, but it's gonna be a while before I get to it, in all honesty. Regardless, apologies for the little pause there, but you gotta take care of stuff sometimes, you know? Sometimes you gotta deal with some shit. But yeah, that is going to be that from me. For you, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers, if you're new here, and you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links if you're watching on... Oh, wait, I'm skipping ahead, my bad. Be sure to subscribe to this channel as well as my main channel if you're watching on YouTube. Links should be down in the description below through all my links. There we go. If you're watching on Twitch, it's exclamation point links, like was previously posted. It is through there that you can catch me on all of my associated sites, be it the aforementioned YouTube and Twitch. Invite link to the community Discord, where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to a stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as where you can communicate with other citizens of the kingdom. Or whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. And until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.